Hello, hello. Is it you I'm looking for? What, Ian in the house? What are you doing? How you doing, brother? What are you talking about? Bitcoin finally broke out. I told you yesterday. I told you yesterday it was going to break out. I told you yesterday we were going to be rich. We were going to wake up rich. Come on, dude. Like, it was money in the bank. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up at like 2 in the morning. Go pee for like the third time. I'm getting old, man. Getting old sucks. Anyway, I went up to go pee. I don't think it really mattered, but don't look at your phones in the middle of the night. Light is bad for you. It disrupts your circadian rhythm or whatever. I don't know. That's what life hackers tell me. Anyway, I looked. I don't think it mattered. I was, my body was aching. I don't think I was gonna go back to sleep anyway. I looked. Bitcoin was kind of pumping. I mean, it was up. It was in the 43K. Oh, I got a burp. 43K handle. So I'm like, screw it. I've been marathoning Breaking Bad again. Such a great freaking show. Was watching that, and then I checked, and I'm constantly looking at Twitter now. Oh, it's so annoying. I hate Twitter. The new NFT verification looks pretty sick though. Checking Twitter, checking my Discords, looking at OpenSea, Lottie Dottie, we like to party, all that jazz. Hop on over to the desktop. Anyway, last night, man. Actually, let's take a quick look. What is Bitcoin? It was over 47, wasn't it? Ooh, baby. Look at it go. Look at that pump. It took the blue pill. And I'm not talking about the blue pill in the Matrix. I'm talking about that Viagra, son. Look at it go, dude. Like, rock hard. Whoops. It is pumping. All right, so what do we got? We still... All right, there's a couple things to keep in mind here, though. We're still clocking lower highs, technically. I mean, this was lower high, then higher, higher high. But overall, I mean, it's still kind of a downtrend, right? So first, there's even one right here. We're pushing up to it. First target we need to break like is 48.8. Then the big daddy, Big Papa, right around 53,000. They call me Big Papa. We definitely need to break that if we're going to do this. I think we will. I could be wrong. This is kind of the last stand. I will say, be careful. Like, especially if you're one of those leverage YOLOs, this is a perfect opportunity for the whales to just smack you down hard. Because everyone's going to be... Everyone on the planet, all the bulls on YouTube are like, oh, this quarter is going to be amazing. The bull run is on. We're going to 100K plus. If anyone that's bullish believes that, because you want to believe it, right? You want to believe it. I want to believe it. I mean, I think there's a good chance of happening, but even during these massive pumps, the whales will dump on your face. And if you're leveraging, they will dump you and stop you out and hurt you. So just be careful. Just be careful, especially if you're leveraging. And if you're investing more than you can afford to lose, you'll end up panic selling. And that's a big deal. Panic selling sucks. You panic, it'll dump. You'll get those fat wick downs. You'll panic sell. You're like, oh, I can't afford to lose this. And then the next thing you know, it pumps right back up. So they're going to dump on your face a few times. Most certainly, even if this goes to the moon, you got to be ready for some roller coaster ride. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Ethereum, how's Ethereum doing? It was like 3,200, right? Ooh, shit. 3,200, let's go. Still lower high. So I think around 4K, right? 3,700. Oh no, it goes back even further. So first target we need to break about 3,700, then around 4K, and then 45-ish, 43.78. Bob's your uncle. We're off to the races. I don't even want to look at Cardano. It's just gonna make me sad, because I remember when Cardano was over $3. I was popping champagne bottles for sure then. All right, 222. It's still kind of struggling. It's trying to pop up a little. It's only up 5% when Bitcoin's up 7%. Bitcoin, well, I mean, because this constantly changes. Like it's 24-hour rolling. It was 10% at one point, but that just means this time yesterday it was up higher. Ethereum's up 7%, so we got 7%, 7%. Cardano, 5%. Not too bad. Not too bad. I just want to get back up to $3 on the Cardano. Harmony 1. Let's go, Harmony 1. No doubt in my mind, I am so bullish Harmony 1 last night. We're going to get into why. What's Harmony 1 at? Are we over 15? We over 16? We're going to break 17 today? I've looked at it, but I don't remember. 15.8. We're almost at 16 cents. Let's freaking go. We're not too far away from recent local highs. Well, actually, the local high. No, what was that? We have a double top situation. I didn't even realize that. We have a double top retro in the house. What's happening, brother? Double top and around 23 cents. We got to push past this 18 cent, 18, almost 19 cent Fibonacci. And then we got to blast through this double top resistance to, I could have sworn we did break all-time highs. I could swear. We were up a little bit higher. It's just not showing on this chart. Probably need a different chart, but this is good enough. For the most part, 23 cents is going to be pretty big resistance probably. We blast through that and we're on up to 34.8 and then close to 50 and on up close to 75. I think we're going to see that this year. I really do. Well, you know why I think that, right? Because I have a ton of Harmony 1. I'm biased. Oh my goodness. I wonder how Crypto Savvy. I haven't, dude, that guy's feed's not been popping up on my channel lately. I'm gonna have to hunt him down. I already know, here's the deal. I already know what he's gonna say. I already know what every video he said since the last one I watched. Guys, the cycle still isn't broke. It's not broke until we break. And the number keeps changing because his line goes up like that, right? We're still going to 9K and it's not invalidated. His number now is probably like 55,000. You guys are idiots. You never listen to me. Blah. I don't move my lines. Use my Prime XBT because they don't trade against you. I'm joking, Crypto. I love you. I got to have people on my radar that keep me in check, right? The bears could be right. The bears could be right, and that's great. You keep me in check, Crypto Savvy. You keep me in check, and that's what Plan B is all about. Hold it until you're right. If Crypto Savvy's right, I don't think he is. If Crypto Savvy's right, we hold it till we're right, and we continue to buy. Crypto Savvy's right, shit will be on sale. And I will be talking about those kidneys I was selling. Now, I'm kidding. So here's the deal, and I'm kind of serious. Plan B 2 months in a row, man. If we start pushing to 63,000, it's going to be some pretty amazing stuff. It will kind of make me kind of consider YOLOing. But don't YOLO, boys and girls. Please don't YOLO. Don't YOLO more than you can afford to lose, because they could pull the plug at any moment. And it's the same thing with YOLOing, right? Usually when you're YOLOing, it's probably more than you can really risk, right? You're like, oh man, this is a sure thing. You know how many sure things I bet on and got my face melted off? About 99% of my sure things are face melt-offs. Well, I say that, but I think crypto's a pretty sure thing. And this is going to be a 1%, right? But it all comes down to just don't put in more. It's the panic sell. If you don't get wrecked by leverage trading, stopped out, wrecked out, liquidated, you're going to liquidate yourself just by panic selling. So all these things lead up to just different steps if you're not going to be able to cut it, right? Unless you're that rare individual that's got the biggest balls of steel I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not going to lie, my balls are pretty big. You see my portfolio. That's almost every dime I have to my name. I got paid today. I'm going to make the house payment. pay off the, I use my BlockFi credit card to buy groceries and shit. I'm gonna pay that. I pay that off every month. It's okay. The BlockFi credit card's okay if I'm just being honest. I mean, when you only spend $500, $1,000 a month on it, it's not like I'm stacking up crazy amounts of Bitcoin. But so pay the credit card off. Always keep those at zero. And I'm thinking about putting some more money into this market. I was actually, I've been talking about quite a bit lately, trying to stack that dirty, ugly, nasty, filthy fiat just so I'd have some money in case my car breaks down. But we could always charge that to the game. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I don't even want to joke around, because I joke around about this. I'm going to go out this morning to go to Walmart and buy some groceries, and then I'm going to hear all kinds of crazy noises, and my timing belt's going to snap. Next thing you know, I'm going to be charging it to the games. I don't want a kid, but I want to have some money on the sidelines for, like, say my air conditioner, my heater goes out, or, who knows, right? You should always have a little cheddar if you can, so that you don't charge it to the game, because charging it to the game, now you're the passive income. I'm trying to build passive income. I'm not trying to be the passive income. And when you have credit cards, that is a fact. You know how people talk about how freaking amazing 8% on your stable coins is? That's unheard of, blah, 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 blah. That's freaking chicken scratch to the amount of passive income credit card companies make off you. We're talking low credit card, like your credit score is excellent. You're still paying 13%, dude. 13%. You're 13% minimum passive income. Most people on this planet have shitty credit, and they're in fat credit card debt. You're like 20, 23% passive income. Peter in the house. What's happening, brother? All right, so last night, now that I've waxed on about credit card debt and being passive income, last night I had so much freaking fun. I did an NFT drop on DefiKingdoms. I bought one of these heroes. Here's my hero. I actually tried to buy two, but the second transaction failed. I'm a little bit bummed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit bummed. Kind of wish I would have got the second one now. I ended up paying... Why is this thing not showing up? We might have a glitch in the matrix. All right, let's try this again. My heroes. There we go. There's my hero. I found the transaction. Do I still have it open? Maybe not. I must have closed it. I ended up paying like 1,025 jewels. Let me tell you, dude. Jewel was like $1.55 yesterday because the Discord was going crazy. There was another guy in the Discord. He bought like 7 of them, dude. Like, no joke. So that would have been like $10,000 plus, because Jewel was around $1.50 at the time. They started at 1,000 jewels, so minimum. The first person paid over $1,500 at current Jewel price. Right now, Jewel's at $1.47. So even today, that's like still $1,500 for the first. And then it went up half a Jewel, and they sold, I want to say 2,000 of them, right? So they cash raised $4 million, and it sold out in like 11 minutes. It was freaking insane. I kind of wish I would have got the second one. I didn't. It's whatever. I do think, okay, this isn't financial advice, and this is all house money I have, but I'm putting more in. I'm going beyond the house money. I am going to put more money into DefiKingdoms. I'm falling in love with it. I think it's amazing. I think it's going to potentially be the new Axie. It's freaking awesome, dude. If you like ever played, I never played Rune. I know a lot of people love it. I never really got into it, but I played things like EverQuest and World of Warcraft, and just a nice little, I have no idea how fun or how cool this is going to be, but you know, they got stuff coming. With the Gen 0 that I got, you can summon Gen 1. So similar to how I'm assuming the Cyberkongs can, ape up and have babies. So the one problem I do have, they updated the white papers, right? Thank you for that. And I got some Gaia tiers. You need Gaia. Here's the problem. I'm gonna have to take a course at MIT to understand this. I mean, I'm kidding, but somewhat serious. I mean, you're throwing formulas at me and cooldowns, and like, you got to do this with tiers and infused crystals, and you got to talk to the Archdruid, and I got to find another. So I don't know. I'm sure you know how it is. Do it a couple times, probably figure this out. Their Discord's pretty active. Take a look at what's going on over there. Yeah, the Discord's pretty active. They're up to 6K members. They were only at like 5K yesterday. I really do think this one's going to blow up. So, and I have no idea what the price of Jewel is going to become. The APR in the farm, I'm down. So I still have like 4,200 value in there. That's what I started with. And so basically, I bought my Gen 0 hero for free because it was all Jewel that I earned. And there was actually the first bag of Jewel that I earned, I turned into like 4,000 Harmony 1. So I'm doing good, right? Now, I haven't even come close to making my money back and pulling it out safely. But now we're going to start that grind. And honestly, I just want to stack jewels. I think this DeFi is going to be a premier. Personally, I think it's going to be a big thing. I think people are going to catch on. They're going to get into it. They're going to have a lot of fun. Gaming around your DeFi, you're going to be able to earn just like regular DeFi, like you would on Sushi Swap or Pancake Swap, where you get to do that, plus you get to game, you get to have fun. Graphics remind me of Pokemon on Game Boy back in the day, then release. Yeah, no, for sure. There's a lot of nostalgia here, and that's part of the cool part. And I don't need World of Warcraft, EverQuest. Right, there's a new game out. I forget the name of it. Amazon. It looks cool. Like, and it's breaking graphics, New World or something like that. Dude, I don't know if anyone's ever played anything like World of Warcraft, but you want to talk about a life suck, man. I had over a year's worth of gameplay in that game. So over a year of my life was spent in World of Warcraft. And there were other games like Star Wars Online and EverQuest. I put a ton of time in EverQuest, so that just gives you an idea of how powerful these metaverses is going to be. So you throw in, like, this is a pseudo metaverse gaming. I have no idea like how much time. So for example, my card, I believe, I don't know all the game mechanics yet, so don't hold me to any of this. But I don't know what this means that they're green. Does that mean like they're a little bit better at mining? I have no idea what mining entails. Leveling, right? You can level each. Anyway, this is part of what I'm gonna. There's people talking about how, the resale value. That's gonna be interesting how that plays out. Are people gonna want to buy heroes that don't have any leveling to them, or are they going to want to buy heroes that people have already put a lot of work in? I don't know how leveling has anything to do with how much you can earn. I mean, we're talking in the Discord last night, a lot of people really bummed that they couldn't afford it. And they're like, yeah, we're working on ways to do like scholarships and things like that. You don't have to have a Gen 0 to be able to play the game. So I have no idea how any of this is going to play out. But so far, they're doing a really good job. My few complaints were that they didn't update. They're not very clear with their announcements, and sometimes the wording is kind of weird. Like, for example, this is some nitpicky stuff, but a lot of people, they delayed the drop by an hour. And then they also put up an announcement, like, I'm sure it's still there. I can give you an idea. So this right here, the first Gen giveaway ever, so it was a Gen 0 delay giveaway. The drop was delayed by an hour, and they had a timer. They had this timer going for it. You'd click on it, and you knew, and the timer didn't get updated, and people would click on this link, and this delay or this timer would be like 3.5 hours. where, you know, they said the drop was only an hour away. So everyone was like, when's, you know, everyone was like, when's the drop? I don't understand it, but it was kind of confusing. But that's neither here nor there. Here, neither bloop, 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 neither here, neither here nor there. Anyway, so the thing that I really, Harmony One, dude, you know how it is. I'm a huge Cardano bull. I love Cardano. It's my biggest bag. But I'm buying more Harmony One. I'm probably going to buy more Harmony One today than I should. And I'm going to put another $1,000 into this yield farm. And as of right now, I'm dollar cost averaging into this yield farm for now. And I'm maybe even like recklessly. Because I want to stack up Jewel. I am banking on the fact that Jewel will continue to go up in value. I'm gonna promote this. I'm gonna promote the hell out of it every now and then. I'm not suggesting you ape in just because I love it. Right? Again, this is all house money right now, and I'm gonna start dollar cost averaging in small amounts. I'm gonna be claiming my Jewel, staking my Jewel. We can do that right now. I probably don't even have that much to pull out because I did it last night. So let's go to the gardens. Go to the Druid. I wonder what other pools are. Yeah, all these APRs are down to like 5% now. 5,000%, my apologies. Let's see what their TVL is. Because the TVL keeps going up too, and that's the problem. The more the TVL goes up, the more the APR goes down. Especially into the pool. So I believe this pool that I'm in has the highest TVL, 16 million. Yeah, so far it's easily like 10, 15, 7, well, about 7 times, 5 times. The second biggest one is the BTC ETH. That's not surprising. Total stake 41 million. I think that was at like 30 million the last time we talked, or maybe it was 37, but it's still going up. Still doing really good. I think it's, I mean, 41 million on Harmony, that's a lot. I think Sushi Swap at its peak was around 100 million. This one's kicking ass, taking names. They came to the fight with, what's the expression? Bubblegum and ass kickings. They're all out of bubblegum. How's Sushi doing? Because they had TVL up around 100 million at one point. It's probably dried up because there's no more free one. So it's 48 million. DefiKingdoms is 6-7 million away from being the #1 DEX, the #1 DeFi on. Well, let's double check. Let's make sure on Harmony One. I wonder if they're sucking Viper Swap dry too. Right, Viper Swap. Pretty big. Viper Swap, ooh, down to 5 million. What's the Viper coin at? DefiKingdoms is the base. This is basically a vampire attack at this point. I mean, it's not, but you know what I'm saying. Viper, where is the price of Viper? One Viper. It was around 20-30 cents, if I remember correctly. I still have some Viper. All right, let's do this because this isn't. So the drop, like I said, Harmony One, man, Harmony One impresses. I've done numerous drops on Ethereum. I've done numerous drops on Cardano. And that was my first Harmony One drop. And I will tell you, almost every single, well, not every single one. I've gotten in a couple Ethereum drops that it went pretty smooth, but they weren't contested at all, right? And those ended up being in my wallet as losers. Let's see, is it showing the Viper price yet? No. Oh, 31 cents. So Viper price is still holding up pretty good. This has a locking pinning mechanic too. I know I have Viper, but it's not showing up. Am I not on the Harmony One? I have around 4,000 Viper if I remember correctly. locked. I can't pull those out until like December. Anyway, any contested drop on Ethereum's a nightmare. You're lucky if you get it, and you're gonna pay a shitload of gas, like hundreds to thousands. I've seen gas skyrocket to over $2,000. Freaking insane. All kinds of problems, smart contract exploits, bots, you name it. Same with Cardano. The network's full. You have no idea if it's going through. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It's freaking insane. This Harmony 1 drop, like I said, people were just buying them like crazy. My transaction went through in seconds, and there was no congestion, no problems. The DefiKingdoms team, as far as I can tell, did a really good job of having defenses against bots and all that. And they talked that in their Discord, it looks like that it all worked out. So it was a great drop. I was really impressed with it. I'm really impressed with DefiKingdoms. Like I said, I'm going to be putting more money into this. I already have. So what I'm probably going to end up doing right now, being a little bit responsible. Maybe. All right. So what do I have? I have like, whatever that is. What's 4,770 times the price of one? All right, I have 750. All right, there we go. I have $754 USD in Harmony 1 in my wallet. Technically, I have more. Not a whole lot more, another $100. So here's what I could do. I'm starting to get a little YOLO-y. Typically what I do is I claim this and I stick it back in. But we're not going to do that. I'm going to be reckless. I'm going to claim this. Oh my goodness. All these freaking passwords. All right, so I have about $900. Is that right? I have no idea. $800. How much did I pull out? Oh shit! I'm back to almost. All right. So I'm gonna get about another $1,000. I'm gonna need gas. I need to leave gas behind. Do I have any wrapped one? You can have a little bit of gas. I got some wrapped one. All right. So I'm probably gonna spend about, I don't know, $1,100. I'm going to buy $1,100 of Harmony 1 on the Binance shit chain, transfer it over to the great Harmony 1 network, and then I'm going to YOLO in another $2,000 roughly into this yield farm. And my goal right now, my locked Jewel, because you need Jewel to do summonings. I think the summonings are going to be profitable. I think I'm more than going to make my money back in this game. Just on the game alone, I think I'm gonna have what, 6,000 invested in this, 6,000, 7,000. I think alone the game will make me more than $7,000. I'm just pure conjecture, pure speculation. I have no freaking idea. Plus, I want to continue to farm Jewel. I think that this. Why does this say Jewel's 0.86? Oh, is that I don't understand that. That must be like Jewel to something else. Anyway, I want to get to like locked. I know this is a crazy goal. I guess a realistic goal would be maybe like 50,000. I don't know. Even at 100 a day. I don't know. I would love to stack up like 50 or 100,000 Jewel. And maybe someday that's worth a shitload of money. If it's not, you know, try and get my money back. So this is going to be a game we're going to be talking about for a while. We're going to learn how to play it. Again, I think it has the potential to be really big. They did, like I said, sold out in 11 minutes. There were no problems, no complaints. No one complained in the Discord of any problems. You know, things jamming up. Went really smooth. I would love to see Harmony 1 under a bit more pressure before, you know, before I really sound the alarm that it's the best smart chain on the planet. But it just keeps proving that it is. I've used them all. Well, I haven't used Cardano when it comes to DeFi, but I've used Matic. I haven't used Ethereum and DeFi, but I mean, it's going to be expensive and somewhat slow when you pull and push things out, you know? Just from experience with NFTs, it's not too hard to extrapolate. I haven't used Solana. I've heard people say almost every single drop on Solana is a freaking nightmare. And that, I mean, so we're not necessarily comparing apples to apples. There's a lot more traffic happening in these NFT drops on Ethereum and Solana. But so far, Harmony's never let me down. I don't know. Again, I don't know if they just don't have the same kind of throughput. Obviously, they don't have the same. So I would love to see how it stands out with a lot more. And I think it's going to come. And I think DefiKingdoms is going to be that platform that will help them excel into the future. Another thing I've been talking about, another project I've been talking. So if DefiKingdoms and this other project I talk about all the time continue to be the next biggest thing, I will be able to come back and say, I told you so. Just like I told you guys so you'd wake up this morning rich. I told you the pump would start on October 1st, not a second before. So Wicked Ape Bone Club, it continues to blow up. I think this project has a shot. Like, I sold 2 of my Wicked Apes and made all my money back on this project. And I kind of want to buy some back at a higher price because I think just the Halloween aspect of this alone is causing certain projects in October to go up. This is easily one of the more hyped ones. Even Al Capone's, I don't even know if I still have their Discord on my thing. I might have gotten disgusted with them and turned it off. But Al Capone's, I believe, is pumping right now. There's another one. What are they called? And let's see if we can figure it out. I forget the name of them. So if you're over on the Ethereum blockchain, these are some, you know, there's going to be some October Halloween type ones that could pump. And some of them have already started, to be quite honest. I will say, I do think it is a lot harder to make money in NFTs than most YouTube channels will tell you. They act like it's the easiest way to be rich overnight. It's the same freaking thing. It's just like people, you know, I don't know, who's that one dude that made like tens of millions of dollars on SafeMoon? You're always going to have, you know, a couple lucky people that pull something like that off. Of course, there's a few people that aped into Bored Apes and now they have life-changing money. But dude, I mean, like the ship, that train's already left the tracks. Getting into the next Bored Ape is not going to be easy. It's not like you can just go out there and say, oh, I'm going to buy this one and it's going to be the next Bored Ape. You have no freaking idea. And what most people do is they just keep chasing and FOMOing into these, because it is a very easy thing to FOMO into. You FOMO into these projects, and then after you buy it, you're like, why the hell did I do that? Right? Why did I just spend like $500, $1,000? Why did I just spend $500 on this? Like these right here. Why did I spend? What did I spend? 0.3 Ethereum plus gas. So I mean, not too much, but close to maybe $1,000. These things aren't even selling that well. I think they're really cool. I think part of the problem is that, you know, it's a different concept, and that's part of the scary tactic. I was watching another bro, I forget his name, DeFi Llama or Llama NFT or something like that. He definitely knows his way around NFTs. He was talking about the Wicked Ape Bone Club, and I agree with everything he says. The main artist, Da Vinci is a really good artist. He's a top-notch marketer. This project has already seen a couple dips. They got their blue check mark too, so they've gotten that out of the way. They are now verified. I'll be looking forward to putting my pimp coat on the Twitter verification thing here pretty soon. All right, so what do I want to do? Let's see what the trading like this is as of late. All right, so they're still trading pretty good. So we got the floors around 0.6. So see, I mean, you got people buying they spent 2.25 Ethereum for this. This is a project that has legs. Now, I'm not saying this is guaranteed, but I legit believe they just got the land in the sandbox. They have a huge announcement coming out today. Huge announcement. I can't wait for that. They got land in the sandbox. They got a Wicked token. For every Wicked ape you have, you earn 10 Wicked tokens a day. I haven't even claimed any of them yet. I'm not even worried because you gotta, you know, it's on Ethereum. I don't want to pay that gas right now. So I'm just gonna stack them up and then collect them all a bit later. But dog racing. So I have 6 Wicked hounds. There's gonna be dog racing. There's gonna be gambling on the dog racing. I'm assuming very similar to Zed Run. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to breed the hounds or what. Who knows? But there's a big announcement today. I can't wait. So the point I was getting at, look at the legs this project has. More and more people are buying into it. The Twitter or the Discord is blowing up like crazy. It's at 35,000 right now. I could have sworn it was a little bit higher yesterday. And look at these prices. Yes, there's some selling at the floor. There's people flipping. People will buy the floor and flip it. Look at that, 2.25, 2.35, 1. People are buying this to long-term hold. I'm jealous of that one. I'm not gonna lie, I want a hip hop jacket. Remember, it was a couple weeks ago. I was looking at a dope hip hop. I was looking at this one yesterday too. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at a dope hip hop for like 0.65. Should have snagged it. Big mistake right there. I should have snagged it. Some more floors. Quite a bit more on the floors. I mean, this is all within the last 6 hours still. So this project, I do think there's one for 2.25. Another hip hop. Hip hops. I mean, you can try and sit here and I don't know if you have a bot or sit here and hit refresh 30, 40, 50 times a day. Kind of try and find someone drops a hip hop for like 0.9 or 0.8. Try and scoop that shit up. But the hip hops are really good. I think the noise is a good attribute to get to, and the cheetahs. I'm not an expert on all the things. Obviously the crown. I don't see any noise yet. That's a noise one. So this noise, I don't know why I have such a hard time saying noise. Noise. That's it. That's his bones. I don't even know why it's called noise, to be honest. That's a trait people seem to like. Oh, that pink hair. Is that why that sold so much for so much? Oh, the rainbow is pretty tight. All right, this one's got a lot of, so trippy bones, 1%, hip hop, 1%, pink hair, 1%. What did this sell for? 2.25. This might have been, now that I'm looking at it, one of the best sales I've ever seen in my life. If you want to see something interesting though, what's the easiest way to find this? Let's go to this. I don't know. I want Wicked 8366. How do I pull that up? Wicked. Let's try this. I was looking at the sales on this the other day and I caught this and it was the weirdest thing I've ever saw in my life. This is it right here. I don't know if this was money laundering going on or what, but someone paid 10, this individual guy, let's take a look at what we got going on here. He paid 10, I don't know if it was like a bid that he effed up, but he paid, and there's nothing rare about this. Very common. Blue bandana, 2%, but 10 Ethereum? No, dude. There's nothing about this Wicked 8 that says it's 10 Ethereum. This is near a floor 8 probably right now. So he paid 10 Ethereum for this and then sold it to market value not long after for 0.6. What's going on there? Money laundering? I still don't understand this. Let's see what this guy's got. Oh, that's a pretty dope. I wonder if that one's got to be worth, that hound's got to be worth some money. What are these king frogs? Dude thinks that one's going to be a big thing. He's going ham on these king frogs. Freaking insane. Did he create those? What the hell? Oh, he's got some wicked apes, that's for sure. He's big on wicked apes too, so he's smart there. Tell you what, I wonder how much. I don't know if he's just flipping these. Yeah, so he might be just flipping these, buying them cheap, trying to just flip them. He might be a flipper, boys and girls, and he might have screwed up that bid. That's all I can think. And then so he sent it to. He sold it, so I don't know if this is his account too or something. Who knows, right? What I love about the blockchain, though, you can see everything that happened. Yeah, what's going on here? This guy doesn't even have it anymore. I feel like something fishy was going on here. I'm not gonna lie, it's no longer there. What did he do? Did he burn it? Did he hide it? Like, he sold it to this guy, and that was it. There's nothing else on the. Oh wow, the mystery intensifies. Market value. It's not in his thing, right? That's weird, huh? I wonder. You can't see it's hidden. Maybe he hid it. Maybe he burned it. He couldn't have burned it. We're looking at it. I don't know. Weird. Weird. All right. Anything else going on that I can think of or want to talk about? Any hot drops coming up? Come on, guys. You don't know of any hot drops? What hot drops are coming up? Mechaverse is going to be a big one. No chance. There's going to be no chance of getting that one. You're going to have to be lucky as hell. I'm pretty sure I'm in that Discord. I haven't even looked at it in a long time. That's on October 2nd, I believe. They're having a lottery. It's 0.2 Ethereum. You should hop in. I'm pretty sure I'm in their Discord. Let me see if I can find it. It needs a search function. Mechaverse. There we go. That one? No, what's this? This looks kind of. Alright. Evolve Mechaverse. Alright, their Discord, 143,000 people. 0.2 Ethereum for this drop. It's on October 2nd, I believe. The drop, raffle update. I'm pretty sure this is October 2nd. Let's see if we can. They had 100K Discord server drop date. Drop date rescheduled for October 2nd to 3rd. So it's either going to be the 2nd or the 3rd, or is it going to be like a pre-min or something? I don't know. Anyway, they're having a raffle, so you show up and probably like a 1 in 10 or 1 in 20 chance you can get in the raffle. I believe if you win the raffle, you can mint too. It's going to be great for I guess there won't be gas wars because of it. If you can get in this raffle and buy two, not financial advice, but I'd buy two, right? I don't even know if I have enough money in my wallet to buy two, but I'm going to rectify that between now and this drop date because I'm going to take a chance. As Steve Winwood would say. Is it Steve Winwood? Anyway, let's wrap this up. See what's going on in the crypto world before we sign out. Let's see how Bitcoin's doing. 47.2. Kind of stalling. We need to push. We don't need it all in one day, though. I don't like these big pumps in one day. You know how it is. The higher they go, the harder they fall. So, and I don't know that there's necessarily any news out there that's causing this pump. I mean, simply because it's October 1st, people are just like so sure that it's gonna pump. I mean, like rec timber, like. Rec timber is always bad for Bitcoin in October, November, and December, or when the bull run's supposed to happen. So everyone just aped into a bunch of leverage longs at midnight on October 1st, and we got a short squeeze. Is it that simple? I mean, there was some good news out there. I don't even remember. Powell said they're not going to ban Bitcoin. I mean, that's really no effing surprise there. TikTok is doing NFTs. Who really cares? I don't. Snoop Dogg might be involved. That's kind of cool. But there's no earth-shattering news out there causing this. So it's probably just, the futures expiration was yesterday. So that's out of the way. Mike in the house. How you doing, comrade? How you doing? Yeah, I'm just wrapping it up. I can stick around for a little. What are you up to, brother? What are you up to? What's that? What's the weather like over there in no, not oh, I forget. It's not Kazakhstan. It's some. Oh my goodness, it's a brain fart. I'm getting old, brother. I know the country. Like if you were to give me multiple choice, Ukraine, right? You're in the Ukraine. I didn't even see it. I called it before I saw it. What time is it? Nighttime? Is the sun down? Is it cold? What's it like over there, brother? Oh my goodness. Speaking of the Ukraine, let's take a look. You know what? I can hang out for a little bit. I don't have to really. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. So excited. I just need to make it through the day, but I'm so tired. I'm going to have to yoke up on some caffeine today, I tell you. Like I said, I made the mistake. I don't think the phone had anything to do with it, but I checked my phone at 2 in the morning when I was going for my third potty break. Getting old sucks. And Bob's your uncle. I saw Bitcoin was kind of pumping. Mostly it was just because my body aches, so I didn't go back to sleep. Anyway, what was I gonna? Oh, let's look at some Cardano. Let's take a quick look at some Cardano NFTs and DeFi. Let's see what's going on DeFi. We don't give DaVinci enough love. Typical fall day. All right, what do we got over on Harmony One? That's interesting. $45. You want to pay $45 to see someone's big ass? All right, sports. There's some really cool stuff over here on Harmony One that comes out every now and then, but they're hard to get, man. They sell pretty fast. These are interesting, cheeky chimps. Dude, come on, $76? Are you freaking kidding me? This isn't Ethereum. This isn't freaking Ethereum. And this looks like, no offense, this looks cool, but this doesn't look like it was hand-drawn or anything. You probably whipped this out. These are interesting. There's a drop coming out on Harmony One, not Harmony One, Cardano, I think, next week called Adas. It looks very similar to this, but they got a cool concept. Might be looking at that next week, where you have to like combine bloodlines and it's a limited drop. See, these $15, right? I wonder how these were created. This is interesting. I have no idea how anything like this would be created. Kind of freaky, kind of spooky though. Would you want that hanging up on your wall? Walk by, have that looking at you. All right, let's see what else we got. Verified. This is really cool. Hunter, dude, I freaking love this just because Jordan, ape. I love apes. Bad Mood Ape. This is my original artwork. Bad Mood Ape. My own and not a copy of other work. This artwork will be very rare because the Blood Ape version I'm going to make only 500 original. This is cool, dude. This is cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not $122. My money's going into my Harmony One's going into DefiKingdoms right now. Let's see what else we got. Anything? You want a Jack Sparrow for $6? Maybe I drop my NFT next week. You guys are gonna call me a dumbass once you see my NFT, but I think it's freaking genius. All right, Crypto Bum. Anyone, Dicky Man? What do we got here? A dick with 2 dicks for wings and a couple hairy balls. That is freaking great. Harmony One. All right. These bored apes are kind of cool. They're kind of cheap. Like, see, that's kind of cool, right? Can I get Twitter to verify that? And then we can have all the bored apes mock me and laugh at me. These are cool. These sell like crazy. I don't know what the fascination with those is, to be honest. Jerry. Is that who? Jerry who? At the cafe. Here we go, these cheeky chimps. These things aren't selling, man. Like, did they not have a mint? What's going on here? Fluffy crypto dogs. All right, let's go to Cardano. Let's see how the trees are doing. still considering buying some trees. See if the floor is still dropping on these bad boys. We can check out some of the other hot stuff on Cardano. I'm trying to learn about the, yeah, I'll tell you what, Georgia here, Mike's brother. How you doing, Gary? How you doing, brothers? So you live in Georgia, like the country Georgia, or Georgia, USA? You guys both hanging out over in Russia? All right. Alpha, beta, flower. Oh, is it the alpha? The alpha. All right. It looks like there's only one new one. Low to high. 3,700, Russia, China, Australia. So the cheapest alpha, USA. You see why I was confused there, Mike? Yeah, that one's kind of a weak looking one, but they grow, man. I think they grow. I don't know if that one's worth, I'm probably gonna immediately want to step up. What's this China one look like? That one looks pretty dope, but it's still, I really like these big, fat, thick ones. You'll see what I'm talking about in a sec. Yeah, that one got a lot more meat on the bones. That one's pretty cool. Can I look at this one already? That one's pretty cool. All right, let's see what's going on in the marketplace. I want to check Claymates. The floor was dropping like a freaking rock on those. I want to check out these yummy universes too. Let's see how the Claymates is holding up. When the Claymate floor looks like it might be bottoming, I might buy one. Risky, but I might do it. Oh, nice. How could you not be into Harmony big time? Neither of you guys did the DefiKingdoms? Oh, thank you, Gary. Either of you guys do the DefiKingdoms? I'm really excited about that. I'm going to put more money into it. I got my Gen 0, got my hero. Can't wait to start playing the game. It was an excellent drop. We both hang out with you. Awesome. I always watch. Yeah, great. I love it. This is, dude, honestly my favorite time of the day. I don't care. I only need a few people on the channel to hang out and talk with me. That's all I need. I don't need to be big. I don't want to be big. You need to get to work, Mike. You need to get to work, brother. All right, let's see what we got. Low to high. Ooh, man, this floor keeps dumping, boys and girls. Keeps dumping. I gotta watch this one. Is the bridge over for this one? This was a really hype project. People wouldn't shut up about it. Talking about how it's the biggest blue chip on Cardano, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, dude, these are cool. But I don't know. So we'll see. I'm not shitting on Claymates. I do think it's unique. I do think it's cool. We're going to have to see, man. It's in a little bit of a chili dipper. I think this one will see a turnaround. I'm going to try and time that floor a little bit. Like if we check this tomorrow and I see the floor, creeping back up to like 600, 700, maybe I pounce on one. I don't, like, none of these are like, I got to have it though. You know what I'm saying? This would just be a flip investment for me if I'm being real. This one is kind of cool, but there's none of these that like, I feel like I could just log into my account and look at it every day versus like, this is cool to look at. My trees are cool to look at. I'm not as big into the PFPs as most of the masses right now. It's cool. It's cool to have a cool PFP. Like, I'm not gonna lie, not smart enough. Yeah, dude, I was talking about that earlier. Like to summon, I'm gonna have to go take a class at MIT just to be able to understand the summoning. But we'll figure it out. All right, let's hop on back to the marketplace. I wanted to look at, let's close some of these tabs up. If you guys want to have some fun, I don't know if I was talking about this, man. I think these Wicked Apes are gonna, the Discord keeps blowing up. The floor on these is dipped a little. I really don't think it's gonna dip much below these, but one Wicked Ape, it takes one Wicked Ape and 2 hounds. The hounds floor is around 0.1. So you're looking at close to a full Ethereum. I don't know, it's not chump change, but they have land in the sandbox. There's going to be dog racing. There's going to be a huge announcement today that could cause this thing to skyrocket. I meant to say this earlier and I forgot. Once this breaks if this breaks the 1 Ethereum floor, I think this thing is going to moon. I'm not talking Bored Ape or Cyberkongs. I'm talking it's going to moon though. If you ever looked at Telos, I have a lot of one and Telos. Telos. I don't even know what Telos is, brother. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Hazo. Oh, you know, someone else. Was it you? It was you a while back that brought up Telos. And I think I feel like this whole conversation is deja vu. Anyway, yeah, these are selling. And I was pointing out that they're even buying, people are buying these like above the floor. They're looking for traits that they want to hold. 2.25, 2.35, 1.65. That means they're buying these to hold these. If you follow the Wicked Apes on Twitter, people are talking about it like crazy, man. I think, oh, it was Mike. Yeah, all right. So I think this one has the potential to blow up. If you want to get into what I think could potentially be like blue chip or close to blue chip, this is, I think, one of the best bets out there at the price right now. Again, please, please, please don't do anything just because I say. I don't want you coming back at me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I personally, like I said earlier, I'm looking to possibly buy another one, right? And then I'd be upside down in these because I'm already ahead. I minted 5, I sold 2 and more than made my money back. And now I'm looking to buy back in and be underwater. But I think soon that will be above water. Problem is I want one of those freaking hip hop jackets. Cheapest. Let's take another look at those. I want me a hip hop. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. OPSTLOS. What is this? Too many acronyms, brother. And I know you told me this. I think Mike might have told me those acronyms last time, but I got a bad memory. All right, hip hop. What was the cheap? I didn't like any of these cheaper hip hops. None of them. Okay, that one's okay. He didn't have the pizza, but we're already talking 1 point. This one's pretty dope, but 1.8 Ethereum? I don't think so, dog. That one would be cool if he didn't have a kazoo in his mouth. I would probably, I bet this rabbit ears. I don't know if this is a trait people want though, but I bet it's rare. I just want a nice, clean hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I like that hip hop jacket. It's a 1%. The bunny ears is 2%. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep watching these hip hops. Maybe I can find something. This one's kind of cool. 4.5 Ethereum, no thank you. I like this one a lot with the Wicked Ape hat, but 7 Ethereum, you're out of your freaking mind, son. This pink hair, oh yeah, it's already like this. I'm kicking myself for not buying that hip hop 2 weeks ago. The biggest mistake in my life. All right, before I forget, let's get back to Cardano. I want to look at these. What else? I want to look at Yummy. I wonder how baby aliens are doing. Maybe I can get me a... I'm watching the... Oh, you know what? These dogs on the chain. I forget who was in the channel last week. I have a couple of these, but I do want one of these ones with the space helmet. Those are pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know how far we're gonna. All right, here we go. So the floor is about 150. These look different. Is this the same thing? Here we go with the 90s porn on the BOD 14K BOD modem again. Freaking brutal. I don't know if these are the ones that were just released. If this was, yeah, this is a different project thing. Let's try the other. I don't know if this is different. Yeah, this is what I was for, I think. Oh my goodness. The floor on these is 399 Cardano. Where's the pictures, dog? Oh, brutal. I don't have the patience for this. 400. 400 ADA. Yeah, these are cool, but be interesting. See, I do think these will continue to go up, if I'm being honest. People are going crazy over these. It's just one of those things that people really dig. I don't get it, but there's a huge section of population. This is the stuff they love. I have no idea what like traits people want or looking after, rarity, any of that, right? This could be a good project. Like if you figure that out, it could be like one of those good flipper projects. All right, what else did I want to look at? Anything? Oh, space buds. Yeah, let's look at space buds. My God. What is this my computer or is this just the NFT? Get some tabs closed. Need a freaking Watson supercomputer just to browse NFTs anymore. All right. This is the one. The floor's been dropping on this one, and I'm telling you, how much do I have in my NAMI wallet? This could be ugly. 4,100. I could pull the trigger right now, but I am trying to time this just perfectly. So buds. All right. And the floor has come down on this considerably. I wonder if, like, what... I bet these robot guys are... Dude, I'm tempted to buy this right now. I think I need to do a little bit of figuring out with rarity. That's pretty cool too. 3,200 ADA. I'm kind of watching the floor on these, man. This thing could turn around so quick. Let's pull this up in rarity tools and see if they have any kind of... I don't know if you can sort... I think you can sort these by rarity. I don't have a lot of experience with these rarity. Yummy. Face buds. Oh, they do have a rarity rank. I don't know if there's an easy way to check rarity by the floor though, right? I want to, what's the type, gadget, rarity, price. There we go. There we go. So this will tell you the rarity. You want to try and find a good deal on a rare. So this one right here for 3,180 ADA, near middle of the road. So this one seems like a good deal. All the rest are like 7, 8, 9,000. Here we go. Oh, this looks interesting. So I might be inclined to reach a little bit for something like this. I wonder why, is this owner just desperate? Or does this have a trait that's not right? There's two of these. 3,220, like this is a 2396 rarity. I mean, that's $1,000 difference from the floor. That's interesting. It's something to keep in mind. I really, for whatever reason, I really like these kind of robot things. I don't know. I want to pick one of these up. I don't, you know how it is. Like, it's not like in 5 years I want to go check. I'm going to wake up every day and go check my freaking NFT collection, going to look at this, right? There's nothing about this that just screams like this is amazing. People are like, oh, these are so cool. Okay, so the legit reason these are so expensive is because they were the first 10K project on Cardano. I do think they will be a blue chip. I do think they will hold value, and I do think they will go up in time. I don't know what, it's a lot of money. That's the problem. We're talking a floor price of like $6,500. I am trying to accumulate Cardano. I'm not trying to spend my Cardano, right? And plus it's a tax event, right? So whatever. I am probably going to try and pick one of these up. I am watching it. Same with the Claymates. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I do got to get to work. I love you all. I may or may not stream this weekend. I am on vacay next week, so I'll probably do some extra streaming. Anyway, it is Friday. Enjoy your Friday. No right Friday. AK, don't make any changes. on the Friday going into your weekend, on your excuse me, on the last day of work. Don't make any changes that could have up your weekend. Anyway, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I love you all and peace.